I'm like, oh God, oh my God. Bitch, I run the game, y'all just commentate from the side.
What up, guys? It's your girl KeezyKay here, and I told you guys I'll be reacting to Big Brother Season 20 and Episode 10 just aired. And I have a lot to discuss and get into in this recap, so let's dive right in, guys. Alright, we saw the veto. The winner of the veto was Scotty. Now, I didn't realize how close it was, because obviously I know who won prior to my other recaps. I didn't know that Brett was that close, because if Brett had won that, it would have been a huge turnaround. Brett would have taken himself off the block, and honestly, I don't know what Scotty would have done at that point. He probably would have taken, I don't think he would have. It would have been a totally different event if they won. But they didn't, because they're on the block. And we had the whole Winston blowing up. Like, there was mad people talking about that. And then we had the Kayla thing, as I said in the last recap. Since now it's official, either Winston or Brett will be leaving tomorrow. The bromance has come to an end, and you guys know 100% who I want. I've been saying this for like, I don't know how many last recaps I have been saying this. I was praying for the other side to win. I don't like Winston's personality. I just feel like he has a temper problem. All of that. It's just, Winston needs to go home. And Scotty, he says he's fine with either, but his whole plan, he wants Brett out of the house. And so do Bailey, Rockstar, Haley, and Fezzy. They want Brett gone. And as I said in my last recap, it was looking towards that way that Brett was going to leave. And I'm like, why? I'm like, people, open your eyes. Winston, take Winston out of the game, please. And then next thing you know, they switched, and they was like, you know what? We should keep Brett and get rid of Winston. I'm talking about the other side. Scotty's side, they're 100% want Brett out. The other side, they was like flip-floppy on which role did they want to keep. One day they wanted to keep Winston, the next day they wanted to keep Brett. It was just like, oh my God, make up your mind. And then, don't get me started on the Caitlyn situation, because she made that whole scene, right? And then she's literally talking to Brett, so it's like, are you gonna apologize to me? And then she's like, I think if Brett apologizes to me, he'll get my vote. And then, like, literally, she's literally, like, begging people. She was like, if you tell me who said this, that, I'll give you my vote. And then because he wouldn't say anything, and he was just done with Caitlyn, he was like, I'm not throwing nobody's name out. And because she didn't get her way, she was like, Brett is, oh my God, and I'm so happy I stuck her. It's just, oh, Caitlyn gotta go too. It's just like, I feel like if Caitlyn goes, she can, one, people can stop using her as a scapegoat for everything. Oh, blame Caitlyn, blame Caitlyn, blame Caitlyn, blame Caitlyn. Which is true. But I feel like if she's gone, that takes a lot of everybody's curiosity off the table. That's why I feel like Caitlyn is 1000% the most extravagant wild card of a player ever in the game right now. So we have Rachel, Casey, JC, Angela, Sam, and Tyler. Those 6 are the only votes we need to evict Winston. Yep, because 6 votes to evict Winston. So basically, it should be a 6-5 vote. That's basically what it should be. Because Scotty can't vote. So then you have Bailey, Caitlyn, Haley, Rockstar, Fetty. So it would be 6-5. That is what I am assuming. It's going to be a 6-5 vote. And here's another thing I want to bring up. Sam's power. This episode and last episode, they keep reiterating this power. They're hyping this power up so much that it like even got me thinking like, oh my God, Sam's gonna use it. But it's like, I know she's not gonna use it because I look at the live feeds. Sam is not using it, and she said that. She was like, it's not fair. She's like, I'm not gonna mess up Scotty's HOH. So she was like, I'm not gonna use it. So like I said, they're hyping this all up when I guarantee you tomorrow night it's not gonna be used. So therefore, whoever wins, HOH next, it depends, it's basically her power just goes to the next evictee. That's just all it is, just by luck. And that's the game of luck. If it comes down to it and it looks like Fezzy or Bailey or Haley, one of them wins it, then that's a good favor. If they win it, that's good, they're safe. But then they might want to calculate who they're sending home, because you don't want to send home somebody who has a greater chance of coming back into the house doing the competition. I mean, then again, it could be a puzzle. It's probably gonna be like something like a quick setup thing. Like it's like what do they do? Like the ball. Like it's I guarantee it's probably gonna be something with a ball. That you gotta get into the hole. You gotta fit it somewhere. And I think it's a time thing because it's gonna be live, so they don't have a lot of time. I don't know. It depends who wins. Like I said, I said who I think would won. Honestly, I'd be happy if Sam won. I'd be happy if Sam, Tyler, one of them win. Then followed by that, who I would like to see win, obviously Rachel, obviously Casey. The unexpected ones, I would love to see how they do because I don't know how they would do. I would love to see JC. JC is a wild card as well, but he's not like Caitlyn wild. It's just you don't really know where he lies because JC is very convincing on both sides. He's like Tyler, he's playing both sides. But I'm saying like the person I think is like their moment to shine at this moment because you don't really see this person. I'm saying Angela, like maybe this could be Angela's chance to step up because I know a lot of people were saying like, oh, people were calling like, you know, Angela, Rachel, and Casey like furniture because they don't do anything. I mean, hey, they're laying low right now. That is totally fine. Let everybody else go cahootsing at each other. That's a smart play at 100%. It's like, let them do what they want to do. Casey has a great social game, more so than the other two. So I will say that Casey has a better social game because she socializes with the other side way more than Rachel and Angela. Angela is probably the least person to socialize with anybody from the other side. So I feel like Angela, it has to be her moment to like really shine and step up. Like at this point, if you don't win this HOH, I don't feel sorry if she goes up as a pawn or anything like that because you haven't done anything. Maybe you might save yourself from a veto. We don't know. Just gotta do something. And let's talk about this. Okay, so you know how every season the girls always try the Girl Alliance, and the Girl Alliance fail because of many, many reasons, such as one, somebody has to tell somebody, or feelings get in the way, or there's jealousy among the group, or they argue and then it turns into a whole debacle, and next thing you know, sides are taken, and then it's like the girl group was over before it even started. Every year, I just don't know why. I don't know why in my head I was suspicious of it. I mean, technically there's it, but I'm talking about like, you know, because you know you have like Rockstar, Bailey, and Haley, and then they kind of throw in Caitlyn. But basically it's just Rockstar and Haley are like this. They're gonna get rid of Bailey. They're gonna get rid of Caitlyn first, then Bailey, or I don't know, they might first in. It depends how wild Caitlyn gets. But it's right now, it's those main three with the four. And so, Rockstar went to Rachel, and the other ones in the room, they was like, you know what? We should do an all-girls alliance. I mean, all the girls in the house come together, and we get all the guys out. Because right now, no girl has gone. If we get all the guys out first, and then come for each other later. So basically they reeled in Rachel, they reeled in Angela, they reeled in Casey, they reeled in Sam. They got all the girls. And all the girls was like, yeah, we should do this, totally. So in my head, I was doubtful of it, but then I don't know why. I was like, this is not gonna work, but I don't know why. Like that, it's like 99% of me telling me this was not gonna work, but then I had that 1% like, ooh, if they really focus and pull through, this could be an amazing alliance. It's just you wouldn't see it coming if they really stay focused. It was just that 1%. And then, here we go, as soon as it's over, Rachel and Angela was like, they did say that it was a good idea if they didn't have what they already had. Basically, if they weren't with level 6, and this idea was proposed to them, they would have taken that offer. But they were saying, like, that could still be beneficial because, say, if they win HOH, they're not going to put them up. They're going to put a guy up. They were saying, Casey was saying, like, proven point, but if we win, we're in a tough spot because now we're limited to only people. Meaning they can't put any girls up on the side. So basically, all they have left is Fezzi and Scotty. And they were saying maybe they could put one of the girls up at the pond, this, that, or whatever. But we'll see how that goes. So I'm pretty doubtful they'll stick to that. But honestly, I'm just hopeful that Winston goes home because Brett will have a much time focusing on this game without Brett there. I mean, he's losing his number 1 ally, but your number 1 ally is kind of more annoying than you are. At that point, then he has no option but to rely. He's probably gonna lean on Tyler a little bit more, but that's basically it. Kind of rooting for the other side to win. HOH, I just don't know what it is. It has to be because they done that super board thing. That was kind of enduring, but that was really nothing. Then we had the question. No, who won the second HOH? So this would be the fourth one coming up, and I'm pretty sure this would be endurance. And I don't know why endurance. Everybody's thinking. I mean, everybody's saying JC will probably win it. And that's the unexpected because you know with JC, like if it's really like endurance, I'm kind of betting on the guys a little bit. Maybe I'm 100% thinking on most of the guys to win. I'm pretty doubtful of people like Rockstar to win, Caitlyn to win, maybe Sam. I don't know. Sam been showing up more than the other girls, so I give Sam more confidence to win than the other girl. Haley looks fit, but then again, Haley hasn't done anything. So I really don't know Haley's strength and weakness. Bailey might show up, but do I think she'll like last with the other guy? Probably not. I think it'll come down to the guys. Probably JC, Tyler. Scotty's gonna be. Oh, Scotty can't even compete, so Scotty's off the table. I don't know. But the funniest thing ever would be if Brett wins. Oh my God, Scotty's gonna be bricks. That is gonna be so funny. It's like at that point. If like I knew, like say if Brett wins at that point, I wouldn't even go to, if I was Scotty, I wouldn't even go to Brett because Scotty's gonna be like, I understand I'm going up. He's like, don't make me no deals because you just turned the whole table on me. Because even Brett said, he said you drew the line in the sand, so basically what it is. Anyway, that's it. And that is it for this recap, guys. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. If you're new, like this video, comment down below on when you guys started the episode. I'm KeezyKay, saying, see ya.